Hello again. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. This is a garden update. It's August 15th. It's been a couple of weeks. I've been really busy. Had a new granddaughter this last weekend. Today's Dana's birthday. Happy birthday, Dana. Post is coming along nicely. I've turned it over. I've tilled it. It's not getting as warm as I'd hoped it might be. I need to add some green, more green to it to heat that up. Strawberry bed. Once I got all the strawberries out of there and about 6 to 8 inches of dirt, I cleaned all the tools very carefully with a 20% solution of white vinegar and, for extra added precaution, some Clorox. I then refilled that bed with various ages of horse manure. Some of it was very old, some of it was pretty fresh. Filled it all up, and then I just had to wait for it to rain. And it did a few minutes later. Once the rain stopped, I covered it with some plastic. This is a double layer of plastic. I wanted it to get good and wet, so this is really going to steam. It's supposed to be 90 degrees this afternoon. The rest of August is always hot. September is usually hot. I'm going to leave this plastic on here until next spring, and hopefully that bed will be free of any of that black spot rot that it had on it today. Wish me luck. Oh, I see something over here. Good morning, Mr. Box Turtle. This was a cucumber bed, but only one cucumber came up, and it's not looking great. There's the tomato I rescued. We're going to get some tomatoes off of it. The basil and cilantro have gone to seed. I'll chop that back, and it may or may not come back. The crookneck squash here is looking okay, not great, looking okay. I've kept it powdered. Don't want to put powder on it early in the morning like this because the bees are working. The watermelons are about finished. I've gotten several, given away a couple, and once this has dried, or once they're gone, which is going to be a couple of weeks yet, I think I might try some buckwheat as a green manure crop in this large bed. The flower garden's still looking pretty good. I haven't put any preen on this for a couple of weeks. Been longer than that, actually. And I see a vine in there. Early morning glory. Those things come up so quickly and grow so fast. It's hard to keep up with them. This is Russian sage right in front of me. I like it on the edge here because I can brush by it, and it reminds me of Thanksgiving every time I smell it. This is a zucchini, and it's looking pretty good. Peppers, I have more peppers than we can eat. This is the tomato plant I laid down in hopes that it would get some roots. So that's going to continue to grow into the fall. And the tops of these tomatoes are still blooming. That's going to give us some late harvest. Chocolate peppers and the marigolds. I haven't deadheaded the marigolds, and you can see I really need to do that. The daisy vine continues to grow, so do these long bean plants. This is the Jerusalem artichoke that's in this Carolina jasmine vine. The Carolina jasmine really enjoys it. Hasn't produced a lot of blooms yet. One way up there. It's literally 10 feet tall. Beautiful lotus plants this summer. Water hyacinth down there, and there's a water lily in there. I'm going to get its own tub next year because I want to see that bloom more often. Just noticed the sweet gum tree back there. I need to get rid of it. I've cut that back several times, but they just keep coming back. What I need to do once I cut it is to put some Roundup on the stub. That usually takes care of it. Well, after about 6 or 7 years, my toad house has bit the dust. We'll have to see if I can re-glue that. Cute little toad house. And I've given up on this mess. There's too many weeds in there, no perennials. So what I'll probably do is come in and mow this down. I do see a yarrow plant back there that I'll want to keep. I've literally not had my mower for a month now. I'm hoping to get a call any day. It's been in the shop that long. One company had it for 2 weeks, failed to fix it. So I gave it to another company. They've had it for 2 weeks. I can't blame them though. They were always busy because they're the best mower repair in Gwinnett County, Georgia here. While I had the tiller out the other day, I went ahead and planted these seeds. They're old seeds, lettuce and radish seeds right here. I'm not sure they're going to make, but they were old seeds, so what do I have to lose? One of them's for 2015 and the other two for 2016. It's very early though for an early crop, but hopefully we'll get something out of that. The leaf rollers continue to be a problem here on the cannelloli. I think I'll have to resort to 7 to get rid of them. This time of year, if you don't get rid of them, they just winter over and they're bad for next year as well. Haven't seen any hummingbirds out here. That doesn't mean they're not here. I've been very busy trying to finish up a bed for Alyssa and her husband. That's what the garden looks like today. I know I've got a lot of weeds in the paths. I just haven't had time to deal with that. Weeds in the paths are not nearly as big a problem as weeds in the beds. So I'll get on those one of these days, but it's going to be a hot day today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share it with others who have an interest in gardening. Thanks for watching.